G'day guys, welcome to a isolation program that I'm going to put out for the next 4 weeks. I'm hoping that the government in 4 weeks says we can go out and get back to fishing, something we love doing. But until then, we can get out, enjoy some sunshine and get some practice happening. So I'm going to try and put out a video of each week, just some basic drills that we can go out and practice. I'm happy to take questions on it, comments. Maybe you can throw a video up of you out there practicing. Just get a bit of movement happening. What I want to talk to today about is casting offside. Alright, so I figure we can all cast onside, and our onside is, for me being a right-hander, I'm casting on my right hand side. The reason I'm doing that is the wind's blowing from my left to right, and it keeps that fly line moving past me on the safe side. Alright, if that wind is blowing from my right side, that fly line's coming onto me. Alright, becomes dangerous for me and it's dangerous for my rod tip. Alright, so I want to move that fly line simply to the offside, or the downwind side. Alright, so now that wind's blowing this way, that fly line's moving past me on the downwind side, so it stays away from me. Alright, it's much safer. It also means I can change angles differently to a different position I want to cast to. Alright, so it's a really good asset to have, and we should be able to do it. It's pretty simple, but it needs practice. Alright, now's the time to practice. Alright, there's no fish moving, we're not getting distracted, we can just focus on the cast. So what we want to start with is a roll cast. Alright, so a roll cast onside, I draw that line back on my right hand side, so in this situation the wind's blowing from left to right, and I'll make that cast straight back to my target. When I change to my offside, I want to draw that line back on my offside, or my left side being a right hander. Then nothing changes. Alright, my forward cast, everything's all the same, back to my target. The one thing I want you to try and keep in mind is you want to still be able to see your target. Alright, so here my eyesight's clear. Alright, I can make my cast. When I move to my offside, same thing, I can still see my target. Don't get that hand right in front of your face. Alright, move it out to your offside. Alright, so my offside, my hand can come to my left ear, down. My onside, my hand can come to my right ear, down. So all I am is changing sides. My rod is canted out here, offside my rod is canted out here. So the roll cast to an overhead cast, same thing happens. Alright, we're just moving sides. Alright, so there's your first drill. Learn how to roll cast offside. Alright, start with a nice short line, just focusing on that hand position, onside, offside. Alright, get that arm used to being in that position. We're going to move to an overhead cast. Alright, so if I was doing onside casting, now there's no wind today, so I can turn around safely. If it is a bit windy, be mindful of that and use it to your advantage. Alright, it's going to make casting safer if you can use it. So here, onside casting on my right side, simply overhead, backwards, forwards, offside. Alright, now I've just got that line canted out to my left side. Alright, so really good practice drill for this. I've got a cone the same as this, positioned down there for a target. Alright, we should always have a forward cast target and a back cast target in our mind. Alright, so I can see my forward cast target, and what I want to do is just to pick up and lay down at that target. Alright, I'm trying to put that fly on that cone every cast. Alright, now something to focus on is the lift. Make this lift really nice and slow. I'm just trying to lift that line off the water to eliminate some of that stick. we don't have so much stick on the grass, and I can just make pick up and lay down like this, and it'll probably work and go out. On water, it's not going to work. We need to lift that line off that, eliminate some of that stick. So lift, 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 until that fly just moves, all right? Then I've got nice tension to that fly. From there, this is the start of my casting stroke, and I'm going to accelerate to my stop position, all right? Remember, I've got a target up here, 180 degrees from my target out there, all right? Straight line from that to that, and I'm going to cast along that. So lift, accelerate, stop, pause, accelerate, stop, pause, fly drops to the target, all right? Nice lift, slow, just lift, 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 fly moves. On grass, I can stop here and wait all day. Can't do that on water. I must flow through that lift to that acceleration. But here, I can look at that fly, think about my target, accelerate, stop, pause, accelerate, stop, pause. All right? So that's your drill. Just pick up and lay downs to the target, offside. Of course, you can practice that onside as well, all right? But we're trying to focus this week on our offside cast. After that drill, strip in some line, all right? Strip it in till about touches the ground. So here I've got 40 feet of line out, all right? Now you set it up to whatever distance you feel comfortable casting, 25, 30, 35, out to 40 feet's good. So you want to strip back in, say maybe 5 feet. All right. What we're going to do is a pick up and lay down with a shoot. All right. Same thing, offside. Make that nice lift, lift, lift. Fly starting to move. So now I'm going to accelerate to my target. Accelerate, stop, pause. Accelerate, stop, shoot. All right. Fly lands on the target. That's the game. Lift, 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 lift. Fly's moving. Think about what I'm going to do. Accelerate, stop, pause. Accelerate, stop, shoot. Alright, it's not difficult. Slow it down. We can have a bit of a challenge. Post up how many out of 10 times you hit that cone. Alright, 2 out of 10, good starting. 5 out of 10, better. If you're getting 10 out of 10, good on you. Alright. Get out there, do some practice, throw some comments up. Let's get active, get ready for 4 weeks, and hopefully we can get out and do some isolation fishing. Thanks for watching, guys.